Alright, welcome back to the second part of my sheltered Let's Play. We're currently overstocked on water, and I want to do something about that. But unfortunately, I don't think I have the resources to make a water butt at all. We need some plastic, and we don't have enough, so rain is going to waste, and I do not like that. So, stop advertising, take a shower, and then use the toilet. Use it as much as you can. Let's see, your stats are good, you're sleeping up. Your tiredness is going down pretty nicely, but let's just go ahead and drink some water and take a shower here. Just because we can. And Elrana, you're okay, but go ahead and eat. Can we make a stove, perhaps? No, we need hinges. It's always about the hinges, this game. It's always about the hinges for me. Oh, look at that. Now we're going to need to fix that. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the stuff in your shelter is going to require fixing. By the way, always feed your animal, otherwise it'll start starving and it'll die. And that's very sad. And Justin, go ahead and take a nap. And Elrana, you are golden. Okay, the oxygen filter is worn down. Yes, it is, but we're going to be okay. Actually, how about you just fill the cat thing there for me while Justin takes his nap. Okay. I'm not gonna wait for him, and we're gonna set up an expedition, and we're gonna go a little further out this time. So we've been here. It tells you the last time you've been to these places. You can zoom out with the mouse key. To drag the map, it's kind of weird. You hold down on the right key and then just kind of point around, and it moves with you. I find it a little bit awkward, but anyway, that's how it works. Let's head here, then down to this little, what's going to be a hamlet, I'm sure. And you don't have to click on every single little question mark. In fact, let's see. Oh, and to add a point, you left click, and to delete it, you right click. Let's try to do it this way. As long as you're within a certain range, then you'll stop, and then if it's not quite in that range, but fairly close, it'll say like, I've spotted a such and such in the distance. Should I go check it out? And, you know, if it's like, there's a question mark over here, then yeah, it's worth it. You'll veer off this path and come back, and it won't affect the amount of water you've used on your trip either. But otherwise, if not, then, you know, you're good. But you don't need to do something like this is a little bit overkill, like boom, 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 boom. I mean, you can if you want to be absolutely sure, but, you know, I don't think it's quite that necessary. I mean, just by clicking off one of those, like, now, you know, I'm saving a little bit of water, so that's kind of important to me. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to try doing it this way. And, you know, if we don't visit everywhere, fine, we'll just come back, you know. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to be able to carry everything with me anyway. Okay, enough blabbing, and let's get to it. And see, like, this church, like, you might be like, well, I want to stop at the church anyway, even though it's just one day ago. Well, you know what? This is close enough. They'll stop at the church. Trust me. I'll bet you a beer. Okay. Let's take the bag with us, because that just increases our inventory space by a little bit. Now, since we are going fairly far, I am going to wear a gas mask. For sure. Okay. Good enough. And the party's inventory, we'll use that at some point, but like sometimes, like if you're going to a trade caravan or something like that, you might want to take something with you to trade with, or if you have guns and grenades, that's where your guns and your grenades and pipe bombs, that's where they go, so here in your inventory. Or if you take medicines, excuse me, if you take medicines or med kits, stuff like that. Alright, go on out. And it's going to be a quiet couple days here. Now, if you have never seen this game before and you're wondering, yes, you can get more people into your shelter. Do I recommend it? No. Simply because they require more food and oxygen and water and micromanagement, and if you grab people too soon, it could actually be counterproductive. And honestly, if you're new to the game, I definitely, I recommend doing it for a challenge, honestly. That's about it, though. Usually I like 4 adults and the 2 children. That's kind of my sweet spot for, ease of play. Elrana here, we've stumbled across a church. What did I tell you? See, didn't even have to click on the church, and they still went to it. Oh, and there's wildlife. You can catch the wildlife and eat it. That's nice. I like eating meat. It's good stuff. Meat. It's what's for dinner. There's no room for vegetarians in the post-apocalypse. Vegetarians get eaten by the cannibals. That's what happens. So. Oh, look, maybe we have a trader. People pass by. Yep, he's coming in the hatch. Church has some useful stuff. Sure. Oh, there's a nail. We needed one. Okay. Yes. I'm done. You have these different skills. Perception is one of them. Perception affects how likely you are to find stuff in these locations. Alright, let's answer the intercom. Thomas, how's about I hop in there and join you? How's about you don't, Thomas? Goodbye. See you later, Thomas. Take a walk. What is it? Take a long walk off a short pier. I haven't heard that one in a long time. Alright, Kel, we really need some, we need some traders to come in here. Ah, lumberyard, of course. It's by the woods and it was by itself, so of course it's a lumberyard. This is it right here. Once you get close enough, it will reveal what the location is, and if you've never visited it, it will remain blue. And if you're wondering, that red radius, or I'm sorry, green radius here, indicates how far your guys can see. So if there's a question mark here and it falls within this green radius, then I believe it will get revealed. And it may also affect how far out your guys will go to explore a location that's off the beaten path. Because I think if you give them binoculars later, that radius increases, and I think that's what the effect is. Alright. There we go. Lumberyard has some useful stuff. Well, it has lumber. Alright. Now, you don't have to, but I like to put suits away. It's just, I just think it's the right way to do it. Who wants to be stuck in a hazmat suit the whole time? I don't. I'm not going to wear a hazmat suit the whole time. Forget you. No way, Jose. He's going to go sleep, because he definitely needs some sleep. I don't know what happens if they go too long without sleep. The game used to be harder than it is currently, and one of the reasons I'm looking forward to the next update, and the other reason why I'm not planning on just, committing to this game beyond a certain point, is I'm looking forward to hard mode. Met somebody on the road. They've got something to say. Well, let's get involved. Here we are on the wasteland. Don't give me a goddamn peep about starting Brave New World. Alright, I'll just say hi then. Well, what's left? Might as well join you. Sorry, no baldies, LOL. I knew it, you would back out. You're just like, oh, the rest is good. Vegan Hill. Heartless, see you around. Yeah, you won't be seeing me around. Okay, small house. Yep, let's search the location. Let's see where they are now. Yeah, see. It's kind of good to check like this once in a while because, especially when you're first learning a game, it'll give you an idea of, how much time passes, how long it takes for them to do various things. You can already see here, even though they're not in the green radius, we've already identified a pharmacy, petrol station, etc. Now, before you get too creative thinking, well, I'm going to create everything like I see here, like I'm going to make the incinerator, I'm going to make the rat trap, etc. Before you get too crazy, I never start out building the incinerator. Gasoline is so easy to find that I never ever... it's just... yeah, it's a waste of precious hinges. I need hinges so badly. Same thing with the rat trap. I never bother making rat traps. Just keep your shelter clean. Let's see. Don't bother with paint can trap. I don't bother with the hiding spot. And the reason for that is because you don't get raided for an insanely long period of time. Again, it used to be a lot sooner, but they've nerfed the raids so much that, yeah, I mean, I get to tier 4 before I ever get raided. Tier 2, the bookshelf and the kids' toy box is a good thing to have, but I tend to prioritize the pour stove, and I kind of want to save up my stuff to get the tier 3 workbench. So yeah, it's kind of conditional. This is a top priority though, getting a satchel. Just like, you know, you noticed I crafted the carrier bag. This is also a high priority for me because it lets you take more stuff with you. The bedroll, these things, I like the idea. I just haven't used them very much because, again, like I said, usually the stuff that makes them, like leather, I've got higher priorities for these materials. But yeah, you know, coming back and not instantly needing like a shower can be kind of beneficial. Especially sleep. Sleep is the thing that's like takes the longest to get through. So, all right. Small house, yeah. Hello, lady. You want to trade? Honestly, I'm not much of a trader. What do you think this stuff is worth? Well, I will take your petrol and your limestone, and I can give you some junk. Like, I don't know. I don't need these matches. Don't need that. Don't need burnt clothes. Yeah, I can't. I don't think I'm going to afford the petrol. Not interested in affording it anyway. So, yeah, and matches, all it's good for is the incinerator as far as I can figure out. I've never seen a good use for matches, really. Yeah, no matter how I do this, she's going to come out with a little bit more. Well, why not? Let's just do this. It's just junk. Even if, I definitely feel lighter after all that. Yeah, you should. You're carrying a big bunch of limestone. One thing that's good about trading, even if it's just junk for junk, is you get a boost to your charisma. And charisma affects how good a trade deal you can get. And how much your stuff is worth, basically. We found something in a small house. Go ahead, take a look. Another book. The leather is top priority. Wires are a high priority. Valves are a high priority. And food. And I'm afraid the coffee beans are going to be left behind. I mean, honestly, these clothing isn't really very important either. I don't really need the burnt clothing, but I don't need the coffee beans at the moment either. And we are done. And actually, Timothy is going to next create, if possible, now, a small crate, I guess. Yeah. What was it I needed the nails for? I wanted them for something. What was it? A bed? Yeah. We'll see. Just gotta keep an eye on... Well, we've already got some burnt clothes. We'll be okay. Yeah, we may have to actually ditch some stuff because we're so tight on our inventory right now. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not too freaked out. Florist. Hey, if we get a knife. Knives are really great weapons. Don't require a lot of strength, and they have an accuracy boost, and they do good damage. Yeah, well, well, oh no, 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 no. I clicked the wrong button. I've never done that. Ever. Ever. I've never, ever misclicked like that. I mean, I've misclicked in games, obviously. That's on camera. I can't lie about that. But I have never made that misclick before in my life. Hey, look. Ask and ye shall receive. I move on quickly. Ooh, look, a knife. Forget about whatever I was just talking about. Oh, but that's a bummer though, misclicking like that. Oh man, because I had junk, man. I had some junk to get rid of. Okay, we want to make room for this knife. Don't care about the paint can. What do I not care about over here? I don't care about the burnt clothing. The book. Well, I don't care about the mannequin head. I do care about the knife. And yeah, the rest of this really is just junk. Well, let's take the bucket. Well, you know, the paint will trade for more money. Or, well, there's no money in this game. We'll trade for better stuff, so I'll take that just in case I run into somebody. I don't really even need that wood, but like I said, everything else that's there is just junk, so... Oh, I'm so annoyed by that misclick. I cannot believe I did that. But hey, you know, you got to see it. You saw it here first. The first time I've ever made that misclick. Anyway. Keep searching. Alright, petrol station, yeah. Now, if you're wondering what I'm looking for next, this is it. Hinges and ropes. Want these so bad, and I bet those people had like just a ton of both, and nerd. Okay, what were you gonna do after this? What were you gonna do, Mr. Tin? Oh yeah, I was thinking about having you make that, but we'll wait. Oh, so annoyed. So annoyed by that. Okay, how about you fill that and clean the shelter. Alright, there's somebody there. Well, get involved. Ah, who is this guy? He doesn't even have a pipe. I have a pipe. Just walking here. Yeah, I'm walking here. I used to be the big news around here. See, we team up and maybe there's a point to all this. Yeah, I don't think so, big news. I don't think someone as broken as you will do us any good. Maybe if you can pull yourself together, we could accept you. I don't think if you could even pull yourself together. If you can't accept me as I am, why should I change for you? Just so you let me into your stupid little group, I'm out of here. Yeah. Go on, Mr. McPoutyface. Alright. Petrol station. Duct tape. Nectar of the gods. It isn't bad, but it's not high priority at the moment. But I will say this. Books are low priority, as are, you know, honestly, circuit breakers are pretty low priority as well. The limestone paint is also. We'll take the duct tape. We'll take. I'd kind of like to take the water, honestly. We'll take the petrol. We will. We only have one sand. Boy. Okay, I'll take the sand because I'll probably find some more, and I'll take the book because it's worth a lot, and it is useful. It is useful. And the rest of this, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Let's see. Are we gonna explore everything? Oh, looks. See, like they're veering off into the distance. It looks like I must have ignored that prompt because I did not put this weird waypoint thing here. So, anyway, like I said, it's good enough. Good enough. And next, let's see. I'm gonna go easy on the water because I'm gonna want to send another expedition out right away. And after you're done cleaning, how about you fix up this stuff? Has some stuff. Well, it's got metal, which is important. Petrol. Yeah, I'm gonna make room for that metal, no question. And to make room for it, I'm gonna say goodbye to the book. Is that what we're gonna do? The wiring, do I need this wiring that bad? Considering I don't have any in stock, I'm gonna say no. No to the wiring, because this other stuff will stack. So we'll take the metal instead. Well, the metal would stack. This metal would stack too, but I'm not gonna be able to recycle it. I almost forgot to take the food. That would have been a facepalm moment. Yeah, take the food. Okay. Yep. Call that good. Yes. And fix the shower. It's at 80. And we're gonna have to add to the generator here pretty soon too. See, we have 9 fuel in inventory and 0.8 gallons of fuel in the generator at the moment. Gallons or liters, I wonder. Do they use gallons or liters in Britain? In case you didn't notice, this is a post-apocalyptic Britain, based on the spelling and the diction. We stumble across a small pharmacy. Yeah, I'll go ahead and search it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take any medicine with me. Medicine is very important, but I've already got some in supply, and I need some basic supplies first. And the other thing about medicine is it trades for a lot of money. I mean, well, for a lot of stuff, really. Examine the items. Yeah, nylon is also important to me. We'll take the nylon. And I'm going to keep the circuit board. Alright, we're done. Okay, because I'm pretty sure I need that circuit board to make... Oh, I only need one circuit board. Okay, that's interesting. That's good to know. Transistors, plastic. That's what I need. Alright. Accept the transmission. Transistors and plastic. That's my absolute top priority, even more than the materials to upgrade the workbench. Man, I really am irked that I misclicked there. That was so dumb. And like I said, I've never done it before. First time for everything. Alright, examine the stuff in the school. Leather. We're getting good good drops with that leather, though, I'll tell you that. Okay. Now, here's the thing is, with cement, I don't need the limestone or the sand. The good thing about the limestone and the sand is it lets you make cement, but, yeah. Okay. Well, we don't need another circuit board. Now, tools, interesting thing about these, I'll explain in a sec. I'm going to go ahead and take it with me. Food, I kind of want to hang on to the food. Duct tape. I'm going to say we have a lot of metal right now. So I'm going to say bye to the metal in order to get the rubber. Okay. And honestly, the petrol, it's worth so much, but it's low priority compared to, for example, metal. Yeah, boy. How do I want to do this? You know, having 20 metal may seem like a lot, but I'm going to go through it quick. Just, like, mark my words. So, you know, but in case we get a trader, the petrol will be useful. We're gonna take the metal though. Yeah, we'll take the metal. We'll be okay. Yeah. We'll be back. Don't worry. Small house. Search it. Okay, be a trader, please. And this time, do not misclick. You're looking for sanctuary, huh, bro? Well, no. Examine it. Good. Transistor, high priority. We're taking it. We're taking it, and we're getting rid of, I kind of want to get rid of the duct tape for it, but... Well... Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna regret that. Okay, we'll do it. We'll take it. This is our commit. We're committed. We're committed to this. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now, what tools do is they go here on your tool rack, and there's 10 of them, and each one you get increases this by 10%, and so, you know, obviously when you get all 10 of them, your work efficiency is, you know, you work twice as fast, which means you're not spending as much time blowtorching a a canvas makeshift shower. So there you go. That's what that means. That's why I went ahead and grabbed that tool. Is just that will be a kind of a beneficial thing to have. I could see myself leaving it behind somewhere, but yeah. For now, I think no. I'm gonna definitely keep it. Go ahead and take a nap. We're still good on the water. Have enough to send them on another expedition when they get back. When they get back, though, I'll put in a cut for this episode. Small farm, examine it. Yes. Wood, yes. Food, yes. Sand and limestone, yes. Okay, I think I made a good call on those. And that will do us. Yeah. Okay. Still no hinges. Always it's about the hinges. Always I need hinges. It's weird, like sometimes you don't, like sometimes I don't know, it may just be raw chance that I always seem to bottleneck on hinges. But you do need them. You need them for the stove, you need them for the freezer, you need them for the level 2 upgrade, or I should say the level 3 upgrade. You know, it's just, yeah. Alright, she's gonna eat, and then after she eats, you can only queue 2 things at once, current and then the next thing. So, yeah, you can't just line up 10 actions for your guys to do. They won't do it. You can automate them, which you'll see later if I, you know, assuming I keep going with this, which, you know, I tend to. I enjoy playing this game, especially the early game, which I find challenging and interesting. After day 30, once I get everything upgraded, I don't find it quite as interesting to play. Like, there's a long lull until you get to the raids, which is the next most interesting thing. But even the raids aren't that, you know, I don't know what to say. They're not that. They're not as interesting a challenge as the beginning, I find. Okay. The parents are back, so the kids have got to behave themselves now. And why don't you start broadcasting for traders? I never broadcast for recruits. I just never need to. You find them left and right out in the wasteland, so. Alright. 10 location search. That affects how much your perception skill goes up. There's no tooltips for it, but anyway. Okay, can't transfer everything. Well, let's get rid of the jar in favor of a knife. Okay. Yeah. Confirmed. Yes, we are. Well, no, we're not. We actually, in order to make the cement, we're going to need to clear out something else. And I think what we're going to clear out is this paint can. Yeah. Yeah. Paint is low priority for me. We'll use it and we'll paint something. I'll get to show how painting works. Okay. You go to sleep. You take a shower. And you paint. Because we can. All you need is a paint can, and then you can choose your color. I don't know, let's go with yellow. And we'll just paint this wall yellow. It's pretty ugly, but whatever. So, stop your transmission. And then you can go back to transmitting. Oh, that's right, we gotta take care of this. So, once you're done painting, then please go over here and add some fuel. The more lights you have going, the more stuff in your shelter, the faster you'll burn fuel. FYI. Right now we only have like one light bulb, and then you can turn these on and off, and min-maxers do that, but I find that super annoying. Like, I'm just not gonna mess with it, so. Oh, derp. I bet he was a traitor. Let's see. Oops. I want to see your vitals, please. Okay, eat. Can we make that stove yet? No, it's the hinges. We can make a satchel though, and that is definitely going to happen. I knew I picked up that nylon for some reason. I'm not sure I needed the one nylon that badly, but anyway. Oh, it's breaking down. See, and there's our new tool. We have a 10% bonus to efficiency now. To speed. Alright, Tim. And why don't you add some fuel? Oh, no. Ah, whatever. I meant for you to fix, sorry. Forgot that anyway. And when it gave us that message, every time you use fuel, you get a empty petrol can. That's why it's like, discard all of them, yeah. Yeah. That's why it was like, storage is full. It's because, yeah, it is. That last spot was taken up by a petrol can. And you make some cement. Oh, and look, the rain is here. The rain is here. Stop sleeping, go take a shower. And, you sleep. And then, you get a drink of water. You get a drink of water. Alright. Good news. Then use the toilet. And then... yeah, why don't you use the toilet? You can't use it while somebody's in there, but if you do like kind of what I did, which is have two people click before anybody gets to it, you can kind of... sometimes you can queue it up. But as you can see, it didn't quite work, so now it's been cleared from her queue. Oh, that was a short-lived rainstorm. That's too bad. Well, in that case, you don't use the toilet. And you go back to broadcasting for traders. And you go back to sleep. And... how about you clean the shelter? Okay, and we're gonna break here. It's been a little bit of time going. I kind of get carried away. So, that's it for basically, what is it? Day... oh, we're still only on day 1? Really? Anyway, that's it for... oh, no, we're on day 6. That's it for day 6 of our sheltered playthrough. And I'll see you for the resumption of exploratory activities. Alright, thanks. Bye-bye.